की होल शू होल टू स्ट्रीम भाइयों, क्या हाल चाल, कैसे हो? लेट्स प्ले विथ मी। खोखुन 07 सर्चिट, लेट्स प्ले फ्रेंडली। भाई नहीं, अभी तो फ्रेंडली नहीं खेल रहा भाई। फ्रेंडली खेलने का टाइम नहीं है अभी, तो हम डिवीजन पुश करेंगे। तो क्या क्या हो गया तेरे को डोन? अबे भाई, नहीं अभी नहीं खेल रहा भाई। तो लॉग मैं कनेक्ट हो जा, क्यों नहीं कनेक्ट हो रहा? गोल्डन गोल्डुल प्लीज। नहीं भाई, अभी देखो, मेरे वो टाइम होता है ना कि कुछ मैं डिसाइड करके आया हूँ कि मेरे को ये करना है, ठीक है, आके डिवीजन पुश करना है। तो जब सब्सक्राइब करके रहना, जब मेरे को जब फ्रेंडली खेलता हो तो तुम उस दिन आ जाना फ्रेंडली खेलने। क्या हो रहा है भाई, तो डोन कनेक्ट तो नहीं हो रहा? क्या दिक्कत है तेरे को डोन? आ अभी मैंने सीन ही चेंज नहीं किया। वाह भाई, वाह वाह वाह। मैंने सीन ही चेंज नहीं किया। सीन ही चेंज नहीं हो रहा है। सीन ही चेंज नहीं हुआ भाई। लोल। बस सेब कैसे, कल भी तो उस तरफ ही इसने टाइप किया था। जो देख रहा भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना पहले स्ट्रीम को। कल एम्बाप्पे ने 2 गोल कर दिया, हालैंड ने भी 2 गोल स्कोर किया और इसने भी 2 गोल, मेसी ने भी 2 गोल, भाई बैंगर मारा है भाई। आज बड़े भैया को गोल चाहिए भाई।
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
क्या करना चाहता है? क्या करना चाहते हो तुम? क्या कर रहा है?
So it's away we go then.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Can he spark a counter here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham. Yaya Toure. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He can run onto that, and he cuts out the supply. Nesta. Gerrard. Couch. And he's worked it through.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Gerrard. Now it's Lewandowski. Plays a sharp little... Count! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eto'o picks it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. And here's Mbappe.
India definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Good read, needed to be. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. It's Azar! They want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. The second half is up and running. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Mbappe has the space to scheme.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. India have reclaimed it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Couch is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Scholes. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? Eto! And it's in! And there is your opener!
Where is your
The movement
opener?
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through?
This guy is class, bro.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's a throw-in. Hangs in a cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
No way through there. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking to play him in. I think we're just about done here. Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And Hullet! Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
And here's Tevez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great chance! Oh, it's gone in! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? Seedorf carries the ball down the right. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that
क्या हो रहा है भाई? आगे आ जाओ,
interception
Eto'o थोड़ा.
was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Madrid always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah,
It's Dembele! And he has his goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely, now then. Great challenge, time to perfection. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Azar. Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Totti going about things with real menace. Oh, that's clever. And he can clear it away. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
That is
Well,
that
the
for
glass
first
is either
half.
half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim? What do you think?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Totti. And here's Tevez. Now that looks a decent ball. Salah. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. And a chance!
Direct ঠিক করে পিছন দিয়ে বেরোচ্ছে.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mohamed Salah gets into a... takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yaya Toure. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Dembele. Very nicely done. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and we'll see.
He'll try from distance! And that really should have been that.
Tevez has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Hey, Mbappe क्या
I was
खेल
going to
रहा
be
है
disappointed with that. Eto'o. And this is it. And the shot!
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 9, Eto'o. Number 10, Hazard. Number
अरे बॉल
23,
पकड़ ले
Gerrard.
Beckham. Number
And it's
14,
Messi. Messi.
Senegal.
This is promising.
Coming on the field,
Lovely feet.
number
It's a
18,
promising position.
Suarez.
Looks... He leaps for it! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
तुम लोगों के सामने से
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead,
Hello everybody,
and ultimately
this is
they
a
lost the
quick reminder
game.
to let you know that you'll be able to catch
The end of the
today's
game.
match broadcast
Reflections?
live on our club's
Yeah,
FM
well, I've been
station.
on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's a...
पांडु का अच्छा गंदा खेल रहा है, चूतिया डिक्टेटर तेरी माँ की चूत।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Azar. That's a little off target. Seedorf is fouled.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And here's Eto, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he finish?
Can he finish, bro? Can he finish?
The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's Dembele. And that is a little undercooked. Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears. He's having a hit!
My
And the
God.
keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, that was never going to make it. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's running through. Azar. Azar! And that's a tidy finish.
This is fucking Hazard. Bro.
They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
और press करेगा तू तू.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
No, it's come to nothing. Thuram. And it's Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham plays a sharp little ball here. Chouameni. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Madrid looking good, feeling good. It is
Madrid
2-0
looking
at the
good,
break.
feeling good.
So, into the second half. Shevchenko. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Could move up a gear here. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now, can they get him away? Maldini. And it's Azar. No way through. Pull it. To Beckham. Cafu. And he's intervened well there. Seedorf running with the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that is expertly dealt with. It's run loose here. Now here's the delivery. Thuram can get it clear. Eto'o with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Wait, we have to slow. It is.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Seedorf. Always goal side. It's Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Shevchenko! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Shevchenko really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some...
Eto'o!
Eto'o!
Sensational from Eto'o! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eto'o is having a shot! Oh, how good is he?
How good is
It
he?
really is a finish of the highest order. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
It's Azar! Eden Azar! That is a beautiful thing! A finish of true class! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be up.
He's in one-on-one. They want to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Costa Curta. Short changes him with that pass. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Azar picking up the man of the...
Oh my What, bro? जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को. वाह.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
No, it's Eto'o!
It's Eto'o.
He's done very well to get to that.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Seedorf. Messi does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Mbappe.
What?
Azar. And it's Azar. Robertson. Crunching tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well measured. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls.
Madrid really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And he shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Another corner तो भाई.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rijkaard clears it away. Beckham. Good ball, good take. Al-Sadd are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Azar. Eto'o looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He's found a way. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Deftly away. And the shots, has another go.
अबे कौन है भाई गोल
Kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Hazard making good progress.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Mbappe. Quick look at his watch and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Madrid certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
हेलो ब्रदर क्या हाल चाल
Still
सुरेश
winning
भाई
to
वेलकम टू
take
द
off.
स्ट्रीम
It's goalless at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
कैसे हो भाई कहाँ से हो आप
So let's get the ball rolling.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Schmeichel. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! And again! Yaya Toure. Mbappe, never the
अबे
sort
भाई
to be
एम्बापे
shot
बॉल
shy.
पकड़ ले पहले
And it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that was vital. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good take, and is he in? Al-Sadd needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Hazard. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al-Sadd clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Seedorf. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice sequence of passes this. Always goal side.
गुड ब्लॉक ब्रो
Just
थैंक
a
यू
quarter of an hour to play.
बस कि गोल की बार खेल रहा है भाई बहुत बढ़िया
Goes looking wide. And it's Conte. Conte. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
भाई मार्क है भाई डेन है
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Neymar. Space for him to turn and look. Gets his head on it!
अबे कुछ भी भाई लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर और क्विक काउंटर बेस्ट लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर बेस्ट है
Ecstasy! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key
क्विक
element
काउंटर
is
में
always
हाई
pace.
थोड़ा
That's what
डिफेंस
really
हाई पे
rips
रहता है ना,
defenses
थोड़ा
apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to
हाई
it
प्रेस
when
डिफेंस
it's
रहता है.
applied
तो
like that.
लॉन्ग बॉल का क्विक काउंटर तुम आधे टाइम ज़्यादा टाइम गोल ही खाओगे. तुम्हें बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा डिफेंस करना पड़ेगा, बहुत ज़्यादा. भाई कमबैक, अरे कमबैक क्या भाई, उसके गोल की भाई आधा सेव कर रहा है भाई, बहुत
Substitution
ज़्यादा
on the
सेव कर दिया
field.
उसके गोल के लिए.
Number 7, Mbappe.
Madrid can make
Number
their change
9,
now with a break in play.
Number
अरे
10,
क्या कर
Al-Sadd
रहे हो बे?
look like they've won it,
Number
but it's not
23,
over yet.
Beckham.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this.
अरे
And there
क्या
goes
कर
the
रहे हो
final whistle.
भाई?
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at times.
टाइम ही नहीं है हराने का. ये चूतिया अंदर तो गांडू जैसा खेल. भाई Bellingham, what's Bellingham bro? भाई एम्बापे का कार्ड एक फॉर्म में कोई बेकार खेल रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों. रन ही नहीं ले रहा. एपिक में बी, हाँ वो एपिक में बी रेटिंग, वो एपिक सारे बी फॉर्म ही होता है. शो टाइम कार्ड का चेंज होता है. शो टाइम POTW जितने भी कार्ड आते हैं, बाकी की फीचर्स कार्ड जितने होते हैं वो उसके सारे फ्रॉम वो अप डाउन होते रहते हैं. मतलब जैसे प्लेयर खेलते हैं, जैसे IRL खेलते हैं, मतलब इन रियल लाइफ जैसे खेलते हैं, जैसे फॉर्म रहता है वैसा ही देते हैं इधर.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in
ये नहीं
great
ये
voice,
तो नहीं
and
होता
there's a
भाई, ये
real
तो पूरा
sense of
एकदम हो
anticipation
गया
in
ना.
the
बी
air.
मतलब
Game on.
वो रैंडम होता है बी में भी,
There's the
समझ रहे हो?
whistle, and here we go.
एकदम पूरा डाउन नहीं हो गया.
Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that,
Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
फिर CR7 का तो कम खत्म है लाइव. नहीं एपिक जो होता है, एपिक में फ्रॉम तो नहीं होता ना, चेंज नहीं होता.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
हाँ रुको भाई, बड़े भैया का भी कमबैक होगा आज.
It's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Eto. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Tevez. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react.
Madrid really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Seedorf. And here's Eto.
वर्ल्ड कप देखते हो? हाँ जरूर, क्यों नहीं देखूंगा
And
भाई.
that is out of play. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Beckham. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nicked it back promptly. Looking for the run. Chance!
अबे सीधे ही मारो ना.
Cafu clears without hesitation. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko and Shevchenko! And he
हाँ भाई,
hits
वर्ल्ड
the
कप
net.
देखता हूँ भाई. वर्ल्ड कप कौन नहीं देखता भाई?
Two
फुटबॉल फैन होता है तो वर्ल्ड
to
कप
the
नहीं
good,
देखता भाई.
and they are
तो वो फुटबॉल
purring.
फैन ही नहीं है.
Absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 2, Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
तुम भी देखते हो क्या? तुम कौन सा टीम के सपोर्टर हो? रमन. हाँ भाई, फ्रेंडली तो अभी नहीं खेल रहा. फ्रेंडली अभी तो रैंक पुश करने का टाइम है. फ्रेंडली नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में खेलते हैं.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnership. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Argentina are
भाई गलती से
already
प्रेस कर
chasing
दिया
the
था भाई.
game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's got the beating of his man. Park Ji-sung. This is a promising build-up. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Fernando Torres. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Beckham. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o!
It's
Oh,
Eto.
it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without Conte! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Seedorf, and he cuts out the supply. Park Ji-sung. Oh, nicely intercepted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. The pressing's intense, and it's
ज़्यादा
paid off.
प्रेशर दबा रहा हूँ भाई हमेशा.
And this is Torres. Beckham. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception. Park Ji-sung. And here's Shevchenko. It's run loose here. Kukçu. And here's
There will be 1
Torres.
minute added time.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
Security
resist
staff for
change
each block.
at this stage.
Please report to the staff room
Madrid
immediately.
are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 10, Fernando Torres.
So let's get the ball
Number
rolling.
9, Shevchenko. Coming
Now
on
it's
the field,
Shevchenko,
Number 4,
Messi.
Mbappe.
That's really well
Number
manoeuvred.
18, Owen.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's cut it out. And it's Beckham. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball
ये
was
किधर
very
खेल रहे हो
poor.
रे?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's chosen to go back. That's a cute ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Hazard. Beckham. Hazard. Conte.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Ball played for Kukçu. Beckham. Now it's Shevchenko. Good pressure, determined, intense.
चल has out.
Messi. Beckham. And here's Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nesta tries to clear. Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Over to the right flank. Nice sequence of passes this. Can he finish?
Huh.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Great vision. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Look at the... And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! It's in! They are gorging themselves.
अगर आज पोर्तुगाल हार गया तो बाहर हो जाएगा क्या? यस, आज अगर पोर्तुगाल हार गया तो आज बाहर है. आज पोर्तुगाल को जीतना पड़ेगा.
The outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
अगर आज पोर्तुगाल नहीं जीता तो आज वो बाहर. कौन सा वाईफाई है? टीपी लिंक वाला वाईफाई. क्यों, कोई दिक्कत हो रहा है क्या वाईफाई में? अरे प्लेयर क्विट कर रहा है इसलिए इतना मतलब बफर हो जा रहा है गेम में, समझ रहे? लोग लास्ट में क्विट कर देते हैं मेरे खिलाफ. यस भाई, रहमान भाई आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया चैनल को और लाइक भी नहीं किया स्ट्रीम को, जल्दी से लाइक करके आओ. क्या हुआ है? अच्छा, किया हुआ है. अच्छा, 1v1 नहीं अभी तो. हमत भाई 1v1 अभी तो नहीं खेल रहा, अभी रैंक ही पुश करना. क्या हुआ है? लाइक एंड सब्स. ओके ब्रो, ओके ओके ओके, थैंक यू फॉर द सब्सक्राइब ब्रदर. मेरे पे भी वाईफाई है लेकिन मैच मेकिंग बहुत स्लो होता है. थोड़ा एरिया वो बढ़ा दो, ठीक है? तो देखो सर्च एरिया कुछ तो होता है ना, वो बढ़ा दो. अगर तुम क्विक मैच खेल रहे हो तो क्विक मैच में टाइम लेता है बहुत। डिवीजन के मैच पर डिवीजन में बंदे बहुत है, उधर जल्दी जल्दी मिल जाए। फ्री टू प्ले टीम है मेरे पास। फ्री टू प्ले भी मैं टीम में डिवीजन मारता हूँ। 2000 उसमें भी मार चुका हूँ पहले, तुम देख सकते, पहले बहुत सारे स्ट्रीम उसमें है।
The noise is just about
इसके
reaching a
पहले जो
crescendo here
स्ट्रीम
as
है
these two
लास्ट में
sides
मेरे
get ready
फुटबॉल
to
का,
lock
उसमें ही
horns.
मारा था
This
मैंने
is
2000
football at its
फ्री टू प्ले टीम
finest.
लेके।
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Azar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard actually
बस
didn't
टर्निंग
do
मारना
an
चाहिए
awful
था,
lot wrong,
बैटल
to
चेक
be
है भाई
honest.
सामने।
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Wriggles his way through. Nesta. And this is... It's Azar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid have their second corner now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Prachuap are looking to go forward now. And this is Shevchenko. So it is still 0-0. It's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Madrid really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, great leap! Deftly away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance here to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf, upright and purposeful. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Well read, nice interception. Maldini. Beckham. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Madrid really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way.
Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Gerrard. Played out wide. Cafu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. And here's Eto'o. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception.
अरे नहीं रे.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Shevchenko! And it's
Shevchenko.
in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Shevchenko.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
23,
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, you can't deny...
Shot, surely! It's a loose ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Number 7, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Gullit. And it's been played through. Shoots! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he get it through? Rummenigge wants to run onto this. Time and again they are repelled. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's quick to return it.
2 added minutes has been
Hockeysum.
indicated.
Van Basten. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid...
आया, 1 मिनट रुकना भाई।